But he was also an amazing, magnetic, joyous, charismatic, incredible, loving, warm, kind, forbearing personality. But he was a force. He was a huge force. I mean, he was the center of our family, you know, sometimes for good and sometimes not for good.
That's how Savannah Guthrie once described her father, and it's a glimpse into just how deeply family shapes the longtime Today Show anchor. Behind the familiar morning TV smile is a close-knit family whose story has recently been thrust into the spotlight amid troubling news about their missing mother. Savannah Guthrie is the youngest of 3 children, born to Nancy and Charles Guthrie. In February 2026, her family faced an unimaginable moment when Nancy Guthrie became the subject of a missing persons investigation. Savannah released a statement at the time, thanking the public for their prayers and support, and saying the family's focus remained on the safe return of their dear mom. Nancy Guthrie has long been a central figure in Savannah's life. Born while the family was living in Melbourne, Australia, Savannah later moved with her parents to Tucson, Arizona. Nancy was a stay-at-home mom to Savannah and her older siblings, Annie and Cameron. Over the years, Savannah has publicly praised her mother as a role model, calling her selfless, curious, and a consistent doer of the right thing and the hard thing. Friends and family said Nancy was sharp and of sound mind before she disappeared, making the situation all more concerning. Savannah's father, Charles Guthrie, died suddenly of a heart attack when Savannah was still in high school. A mining engineer by trade, Charles's death left a lasting impact. Savannah has spoken openly about the shock of that loss, remembering him as joyful, loving, and deeply warm, qualities she still carries with her today. Savannah remains close to her siblings. Her brother Cameron is a former F-16 pilot who served for more than 2 decades in the Air National Guard. Her sister Annie has described their bond simply: what affects one affects the other. In her personal life, Savannah has been candid about love and resilience. After a painful divorce from journalist Mark Orchard, she eventually found lasting partnership with political consultant Michael Feldman. The two married in 2014 and share 2 children, daughter Vale and son Charles, known as Charlie. Savannah often speaks about motherhood with gratitude, once saying she found heaven in the hospital room when Vale was born. For Savannah Guthrie, her family remains at the heart of her story, a source of strength during joyful milestones, and now, during one of the most difficult chapters of her life.